She calls herself Dr. Bryant?
Light-skinned lady, brown skin.
Mm-hmm. She was on Zoe's show with me one day.
Oh, I don't know.
Pretty.
Yeah, she was pretty. She was pretty. You seen this interview?
No, I ain't seen the interview, but I know who she is. She like a psychologist or something like that, yeah.
That's what she say. That's what she say, right there.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that one.
She cold.
Dr. Bryant, I was right.
A very educated, a very attractive woman out of 41 years have not met Mr. Right. That's enough time to find a lot of things out. And yet, no kids, single. Are women's expectations unrealistic?
No, I'm gonna say, like I said on Nick, the question shouldn't be why isn't a woman of age, of success, of a certain caliber.
Doctor of what? Who you think you're talking to? See, I ain't stupid. I'm not stupid. I know how life really work. It's people capping about what they're a doctor of. I did the research a little bit, and you gonna have to show me, what are you a doctor of? People be getting these degrees. I'm a pastor. I had to pay the little fee.
Well, they didn't talk about it on the show?
Like $200.
No, nobody asked her, what are you a doctor of? And where did you graduate to get this alleged doctorate?
You said the same school Dr. Dre went to.
Because, right, she's a Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is more of a doctor than she is.
Ruthless Records International School of Business.
I mean, like, I'm not stupid. You can't put an online degree in my face and think I'm not going to do the research of it. I don't like when people perpetrate doctor. I'm a doctor. Yeah, right. Doctor of what?
Doctor of love.
She might be legit, though. You want to have her come on the show?
She'll bust down.
Single people can't coach relationship people. When I asked you, do you have healthy marriages that you've seen, witnessed, been a part of, or admired?
But my admiration doesn't go as far as, I would want that. No, I don't want anything that somebody else is. I want to help them have more of the good stuff.
Okay.
A lot of people think that, and it's not wrong. I get it, a single woman or even a woman with no kids, how can she coach or therapy a woman who is a mother, or a single woman, how can she coach or therapy or help or be a psychologist with people who are having marital issues?
You're single.
I'm single.
Okay.
Yes, I'm single. People come to me who are married. I'm helping each of them. And so when people come to me married, they're coming to me like this. And so I'm not counseling married couples. I'm counseling individuals who are coming with so many issues within themselves that they married on paper, but they ain't never even had a chance to be married mentally, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, intellectually in any way.
People want to you. That's all you are is, you see how you dress? Like I'm just saying, do you think you're going to get doctor respect from an intelligent man if you dress like that? And your history on the internet that I ain't even got to bring up, but I will throw it out there because we know we know, yeah. Your history on the internet. Doctor of what? I just want to put that out there. You can't come to me and tell me you a doctor and not tell me doctor of what? Where'd you get your doctorate? Because I want to research what you're talking about. All because you said you're a doctor. If you say you're a doctor, I'm going to find out where you got your doctorate from. And I know you don't want me to tell people the stuff that's been researched on that. Because she is f***able, even though that's a lot of makeup, but she's f***able. People root for her. Now, let me tell you something, man. Women are given grace.
You said, like, literally, there's been 4 times that you almost went down the altar.
I almost went down.
Yeah. Why hasn't it worked? And whose fault is it? Because you've been talking about accountability. Why hasn't it worked for you?
For the first few, I was low functioning, and I was still in my healing journey. And so I law of attracted low functioning.
Lord Jesus.
That happened all four or just the first?
The first, I would say like the first 2 or 3.
Two,
Definitely
okay.
low functioning of myself.
How were you low functioning that found things that where you thought this was your match, this was your person?
I take accountability. It was my fault because I knew all of them were not my person. I attract good men, but I wasn't in the space of being ready to marry them. But I needed them to be good for me, Nick, because I needed something good to be reflected on me for my healing journey.
What does it say?
That she's a psychologist.
Okay, so show me where you got your doctorate. You can't run up to a real man and run script on me. I'm not listening to you. I'm looking at you when you talking. I don't see doctor. I don't see discipline to go home and get the done. I don't see that. I see bust down. I see bust down. And the internet that she has exposed herself to shows bust down. That's a doctor? Who's that? That's her?
Yeah.
That's a doctor. Do you really think a doctor move like that? That ain't how no doctor move. I'm finna get my doctorate. I'm gonna show you how you get one. You can get it online.
It's a sign of the times, though. You know what I'm saying? I think doctors aren't looking
She
like they
bad though,
used to.
man.
A doctor, you saying a doctor is
I don't know. I'm just
I'm
saying.
not against you. I'm saying.
I'm saying if it's true and we're seeing it. In the,
So you think a woman who went out and did what she had to do to become a doctor is gonna do that online?
She doing it. I
See,
guess. I
when
don't know.
you
I'm
a
just-
doctor, you want your respect as a doctor. You don't want people to be
it's
like,
not your
oh, look at that
typical-
right there. When you done went out and put in the work to get a doctor to be this doctor.
That's all, folks.
Right.
You know what? You're stupid, Craig. You don't.
I don't know doctors who move like that. This is the riffraff. I went to say, that's where you got your doctorate? Where is your doctorate from? University of
just
Phoenix.
gonna say
So
that.
you're saying she has a doctorate, the online doctorate at University of Phoenix. Yeah. Online, right? Yeah. Think I'm gonna get me a doctorate.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. University of Phoenix, man, that's a shot right there. That's shot
cappage.
her. Yeah, I mean, that's
cappage.
Didn't they close down?
Greetings, you polite savages, and welcome to another Tip Talk.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen of polite savages, you are now about to witness tales that will anchor feminists and modern women alike. As always, the only thing we guarantee is to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter pill, but you have to be quiet and take your medicine. So there's nothing left to do but get on into it. So are you ready? Let's go.
We already know the way to market yourself, especially for these ladies, is to use their sexuality to get them further ahead. Yeah, they may got women fan bases, but what these women respect is that the ladies is able to command the attention of men because she got them assets and she got them, well, I can't really say it, but just to say it kind of rhymes with egos. So ladies and gentlemen, polite savages, let's go get a heat check on these internet streets to see what the riffraff, the sinister sisterhood, and potential polite savages are saying about this situation.
Every day I understand why women choose the bear. I thank God every day that I'm a lesbian, but these men are embarrassing. Why do these men keep getting microphones? I don't understand why these men get on these podcasts and make an entire app themselves and their relationships. It's very clear that he was intimidated by her because he is not used to interacting with women that are not stroking his ego.
Yo, whoa. Please someone explain to me how a woman that likes the other team, a lesbian, what is really her fight in this particular situation? But let's put our speculation hats on, and it is a pure speculation here. Maybe this lady right now is trying to convert more players to her team, if you know what I mean. And if you had to catch this interview with Cam Newton, Cheyenne Bryant, and people are saying that he took a big L in his confrontation with Cheyenne Bryant, or excuse me, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. We know how the ladies love their PhDs, pretty huge degrees. Get your mind out of the gutter.
What did your husband say about this?
What?
What did your husband say about this? Did y'all discuss it?
No, I'm not married. I would not choose. I would not choose to date into something like that. I got choose to be single.
Okay.
I'm a PhD.
Okay, congratulations. I just asked you about marriage and you juxtaposed it against your education.
Yes.
That was
because
unnecessary.
I'm trying to give you context.
See, this is what I didn't like. It was a whole bunch of people saying that she was schooling the brother Cam.
But after seeing that interview, it made him look bad, baby. I mean, bad. He couldn't keep up. It was clear his ego was hurt. He wasn't listening to what she was saying. Sir, yes, you have created broken homes. It doesn't matter how much money you make. You are a broken person and you live in fear.
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce.
You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life, and every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without Daddy being there.
The fact that he doesn't understand the concept of you still have a broken home because you decided to procreate with multiple women, like, straight women, is this what y'all dealing with?
Just because you're paying the bills and your kids go to a nice school and drive a nice car and wear nice clothes does not mean you're raising them. A broken home is a broken home, whether it's an apartment or a mansion. The part that frustrates me the most is nobody has empathy for the mothers of these children. I see comments all the time that are like, ooh, this girl got pregnant by an NBA player, like she's got it made, like she's set for life. Not even understanding that carrying and delivering a child has so much effect on the female body. Just because they're not clocking into a 9-to-5 job does not mean that they're not spending so many hours a day breastfeeding, taking care of these children physically and emotionally, picking them up and taking them to school, taking them to soccer practice, cooking, cleaning. That is not a lifestyle we should be glamorizing or encouraging.
Shut up!
You just saying anything now, ho.
Still women, a lot of smart, young, attractive women who will still willingly get pregnant by Cam Newton. So his reality doesn't line up with all her smarts. With every degree she has, she cannot combat that. And that's why when we have these conversations, women get so mad when men try to hold them accountable, because you can't hold Cam Newton accountable.
See, all she do is repeat all of the stuff that the feminists repeat. It's feminist type of behavior. Cam Newton was talking about how he got 8 kids and he has no desire to be married. Oh, now he's a dirtbag. But I bet you Cam Newton, kids ain't wanting for
Right.
Where her kids at?
Why is everybody so fearful of getting a divorce? It's a divorce. Sometimes stuff don't work out. That's what I'm saying. Shira really ate with this. Sometimes we put ourselves on earth and we just be suffering. We make ourselves suffer. Nothing in life is ever that deep. We're on a floating rock. Get married, get divorced. Don't get married, don't get divorced.
Like, to have children with women, but they have this fear of marriage and divorce. To me, having a kid, like bringing a human being into this world, is a way more scarier than a committed romantic relationship.
We need to be talking to the women who will willingly get pregnant by a millionaire. Stop it, ladies. These think pieces talking about look at how bad these men are, woody woo. Half of y'all talking would get pregnant by that man. On purpose. The problem is the women who will still procreate with this man. What? They try and get in his space so that they can get pregnant by him. Baddies, beautiful women, smart women, women who know exactly what they're doing. So you can't tell him that he got this complex and he might be a narcissist and he this and he that and he this, when his reality, all he sees is beautiful young women trying to get pregnant by him. One of y'all are wrong about real life.
These ladies are still willing to bust it open, legs wide open, bent over to accept the seed of a high-value man and apparently a low-functional man. As explained by Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, they're willing to accept his seed and bear his children. So why Cam Newton is not getting married to any of his baby mamas is because of the cold hard fact is that the moment he gets into a marriage contract with these ladies is now he's surrendering a part of his freedom, his will, literally, his future to be in the hands of a woman that on the whims of her emotion can switch it up on him one day, take him to court, hire the best lawyers with his money being paid for her lawyers so she can take more than half of her supposed fair share.
Why would you be rich and married, though?
Right, but where your kids at, man? Do you got kids? Who are you and what are you doing? I'm the one who see through you. Doctor of what? I done checked it out. Doctor of what? People want to you. That's why you're on there. It's some baboon face claiming they're a doctor. They ain't never on the real show.
It's so much easier for a man with high status, a high value man like Cam Newton, from having to get married to a woman, an average woman that has the ability with the power of the state behind her, using government agents to extract all the hard work, all the money and properties that Cam Newton has built and gained and maintained with his hands.
Is because men's love is almost predicated on transaction
versus relation
versus emotion.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Like I unlock these things when there is a transaction here where it's like, okay, even if I'm low functioning, what picks up my slack is the ability to be high value.
There you go.
She won't go to the depths of understanding like, yo, even though I have a high functioning man, if he doesn't provide value, then that function will run its course. Because if you're dealing with a high function and a high value woman, those things will then need that matched.
We're told all the time, be the best that we can be. We're told all the time that we need to work on ourselves, we need to get our money up, we need to be smart, we need to be leaders.
The big lie is to tell men they don't need to change, but on the back end, the ladies show it through their actions. They want the guy to be the top value guy.
Bruh, I mean, this is what blows my mind. You see somebody like 72 pounds overweight, looking like a burnt duck, talking about, I want a Chad. It's like, bruh, but you don't get a Chad. What you get is that dude who worked night crew at Safeway. How the you get? You get a night crew dude at Safeway slaying groceries all night, and when he come home, you better have his butter biscuits ready with your stupid.
A woman who has high value will not entertain or be patient with a guy that does not have.
Yeah, especially if she has certain.
100%.
100%. She will. Especially if she has certain criterions that she knows most men of her age won't meet.
You can't make this up. You can't make it up. Y'all heard it.
So therefore, I'm telling you, a man of high value is it's a transactional type of thing.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness